I've got one of those in a storage shed that my husband left behind. And, you know, he's dead now, but if you come up and help me clean out the storage shed, maybe I'll let you have it. Okay? And so I get there, and it's this house, this like big one-room house, like as big as this place, and it's stacked 10 feet high with stuff, and all the windows and doors are blown out, and she points in the door in a particular direction and says, now if you start taking out stuff and go that way, I think you'll find it. So I start hauling stuff out that she hasn't seen for 20 years or more, you know? And I get all the way to the back, and I realize that if I had gone around the building and reached in a window, I could have pulled this thing right out the window. and so what I got at that time was just the copper pot, and that actually got made during Prohibition, and people used to use that to make booze. And so I don't know. I have a friend who's a blacksmith, and he gave me that 15-gallon drum over there. And I went and got some refrigeration tubing from the hardware store and a few other parts, and my blacksmith friend put together a condenser. And actually on November 9th, 1991, is the first day I ever made an illicit drop of alcohol at home. It's 20th anniversary. Is that today? Is it the 9th today? Or is it the 8th? Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 20th anniversary of my first home effort. Yeah. Nice. Well, now I don't have time to do it at home anymore. Back then I had more time.
You remembered the day.
Oh, yeah, I can't forget. No. I used to have this canvas yurt down in my backyard, and I was living up in the hills east of here about 3 miles, or west of here about 3 miles, excuse me. And I had this canvas yurt, and it was in that yurt that I first started moonshining. And I had 10 gallons of Gewürztraminer. I was working at a small winery that doesn't exist anymore, and they gave me some wine, and I started cooking it up. And eventually I was making eau de vie for their Riesling. We were adding 10 gallons of Riesling eau de vie to their dry Riesling, in, you know, about 200 gallons or so, you know. So I was doing that every year for 5 years. But yeah, now I can't cook at home anymore, so it's on display. We call it Old Number 1.
You got to take her out to dinner tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do something nice. 20 years is a big one.
That's right. That's right.
Very cool.
So I guess that's about the end of the tour in here. It's short but sweet.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You bet.
Can you put a keychain on one of these?